Hi there, I am Rebecca Webb, Spanish teacher at Columbine High School. I will be walking you through day 4 on this document. It talks about feedback for learning. And I started with a podcast that talks about feedback that works. And so there is an administrator who challenges us as educators to look at the feedback that we give our students. If you were like me in the past, I was guilty of, in a positive way, spending hours giving detailed information, would return the document with the grade and the feedback to the students. And what did they look for? The grade. Everything else went away. So the administrator encourages us, the administrator in this podcast, to think about the feedback that we give to our students and to perhaps change things a bit. For instance, one suggestion was for a teacher to give all the papers back, no grades, and then to put problems or issues or things that needed correcting on the board for the students to look at and to think, oh, I think that one is a mistake that I made on my paper. I can see why it didn't work. The teacher would then return the document, and the students would need to provide feedback based on their own work and come up with a grade based on their product, what they created, and how they understood what went wrong or what they needed to change to improve with their learning process moving forward. The next thing that I found was 20 ways to provide effective feedback for learning. All of these are very easy, do not take a lot of preparation or a lot of time, and can be used on a daily basis. For instance, we all know that feedback should be done in a timely manner. Kids get frustrated if they don't have that feedback. So that is one that really stood out. But there are 20 ideas here, even hosting a one-on-one conference. You could do that within a Zoom call. You could have a breakout room with all of the students except for one and offer immediate feedback that would be very helpful in terms of learning. And then, of course, genuine praise. It's easy to say, good job. Instead, you could say, I really like the way that you finished the assignment and had that conclusion sentence. Very specific, very positive, but also genuine. The other piece, the next section, is to talk about what we can do as teachers to invite students to give feedback to us. For instance, if I'm teaching a section on culture in Costa Rica, they have a certain goal, a certain target that they need to hit. At the end of this process, I want the students to give me feedback. Did they reach the goal? Why did they not reach the goal? What could I have done better? What were other techniques I could have used to help them reach that goal? So it can be very humbling, but if we as teachers are open to the specific feedback from students, it will help in our teaching moving forward. It will also help the students in terms of, I didn't get that, and maybe it was me, but also maybe the teacher could have helped me with this additional technique. So it's worthwhile to humble yourself and be open to that feedback from students. The next thing is, what can education leaders do? I think the big thing is that teachers want specific feedback, and they want feedback. In addition, they want things that they can implement right away, action, some type of action that they can put into play right away. It makes them feel like they are improving. So while there are many things that educators, the leadership can do, I think to provide that targeted feedback, 2 suggestions that they can implement immediately, and also have very meaningful conversation on a regular basis. Why not every week? And then finally, parents to teachers, be specific in feedback and do it timely in delivery. I hope this is helpful. Again, Rebecca Webb from Columbine High School. Go Rebels!